Hi everyone, Kelsey here from the Sewing Studio, and today I'm going to show you how to set up an embroidered birth announcement in your embroidery machine, and you can stitch it out once you know how to do it. This is one of my favorite gifts to give my friends and family who have just had babies. They love to receive the brand new baby's name, birth date, and all of the stats, the birth stats, especially in a theme that matches their nursery. This is such a quick and easy project to make, and it is so well appreciated when it's gifted. So let's get started on setting it up. So for the demonstration today, I'm at the Brothers Stellar XJ1, and I've put a few of my pre-purchased embroidery templates on the USB stick, and we're gonna go to embroidery, and I'm gonna show you what they look like when you pull them up on your screen. This is the template that I purchased from Etsy, a company called My Memory Design. But when I am shopping for these, the first thing I do is I find out what the theme of the baby nursery is. So for Scott's embroidery template, I was looking for woodland animals. So I simply went to Google and I typed in woodland animals embroidery birth template, and that's how I found this design. So you definitely want to know what the theme of the nursery is to make the present relevant. Just makes it that much more exciting. So this is how the template looks when you purchase it, and you simply fill in the baby's name, birthday, weight, pounds, all that good stuff on the edit screen. I just want to show you what a few more of them look like, and then we'll start filling in the blanks. So this is a hunting theme template. This one I purchased from Designs by Juju. They have a whole bunch of them, a lot of cute ones too. And so you would just put the child's name here, the birth date here, and fill in date, time, pounds, length, all of that. And then I also had a cute elephant one, and I just recall I did this one 5 years ago, and the theme of the room was pink and gray. So I chose the elephants because there wasn't really a theme as far as like space or dinosaurs, but it was pink and gray. So it turned out so cute for a little girl. Okay, so let's go home one more time and go to embroidery, go to my USB stick, and choose the fox template. And this design right here will fit into a 5 by 7 hoop. So you need a minimum of 5 inches by 7 inches hoop. You can size up, remember you're the designer, so you can size it up, make it bigger, make it smaller. It's totally and completely up to you. I sized it up a little bit because I like a big design and I have a big hoop. So that's the perk of having a big hoop. And then I always like to take my design to Michael's. I find that Michael's has the best frames at the best prices. And I like to audition the design in person amongst the different color frames. So there's a little tidbit for you there. And so now that it's on my edit screen, I like to have the grid pulled up in the back for when I start bringing in the fonts and numbers to make sure everything is nice and even. So I'm going to select the add button, and I'm going to go up here to number 2 fonts. And these are all the built-in fonts in the Brothers Stellar. And so I've got a lovely selection. If you use a font that you have purchased, you can certainly bring that in and use it as well. But for the sake of time, I have very little these days with a newborn. I like to use what is at my fingertips, and the built-in fonts are great. Okay, so I'm going to select number 3 here, and I'm going to start typing the baby's name. So right away I can see it's probably a little bit big, so large, medium, small. I'm going to hit M for medium, and I'm going to continue on with the lowercase letters. Scott is the baby's name, space. I like that it automatically comes in as the medium now that it knows that's what I selected. Matthew's the middle name. Come over here to the enter button, starts a new line, and we're going to type in the last name. Oops, delete. So sewing's on my mind. And you're gonna select set. Alrighty, so that goes right up here at the top, right above where those dashes are. The dashes are for his birthday. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to add in the birthday, from the font section and the number section. And we're going to type in 03, was born in March. I'm going to move that to where it needs to go. And I'm not going to worry about lining things up right now. I'm just worrying about bringing the numbers in to my design. It's born on March 11th. Whoops. Undo button. Gotta love the undo button when you make a mistake like that. And select add again and add the year, which was 2023. Okay. So now we can see the birthday is huge. So I can go up to my edit screen and size it. And I can either use large, medium, or small. I can use these lovely settings that make things a lot easier. And if those don't work for my template, I can use my arrows and size things up and down over here. Now, this part of the project, the fine tuning part, as I like to call it, that is going to be kind of up to you to make sure that everything is lining up. It does take a little bit of time, but it's totally worth it to make sure that things line up on your screen. And there are a lot of features at your fingertips that you can use to make sure things are the right size. For example, the red box is around 2023 right now. It's highlighted. So I can see that's 0.82 inches tall. So when I go to the 11, I probably want to make sure the 11 is also 0.82 inches tall so that it looks nice and even and proportionate when it actually stitches out. Same thing, this one's currently 1.18 inches tall. I'm gonna bring it down to 0.82. Boop. And it's actually a lot of fun to kind of line things up on the screen here and just kind of make sure they look perfect. And so as you're doing things like this, you can select the hoop button in the upper right-hand corner and zoom in and see if you like it. And I like that. I think for this quick demo, I did pretty good. If you want to keep playing with it at home, you certainly can, but we're going to move on here. I'm going to select OK, and I'm going to keep adding in my numbers. Like I said, the hardest part is actually getting the weight of the baby and all the details, while still keeping it a surprise, because I love surprises. I love to give these things as a surprise without the new parents knowing. I just find that they're so well received. So this baby was 7 pounds, 2 ounces. I'm gonna keep adding. They weighed 19.5 inches. So we're gonna go to the numbers and bring that in. And I love how easy these machines are to use. But like I said, you can use any machine that has a hoop size minimum of 5 inches by 7 inches. And if you don't have one of those yet, come in and see us and we'll be happy to help you with that. Get a machine. All right, I only have one more little area to fill in. The child was born at 10:15. So I'm going to select set 10. And I need, oops, I don't know why I keep wanting to go to the USB stick. I need to go to fonts. And I'm using font number 3. And I need one of these. Oop, undo button. When you're sitting at an angle demonstrating, it can be hard to see where the little box is. I'm gonna size down that, and then I put the 15 up here. So as you can see, this is really, really easy. And I'm gonna size that down a little bit. And squeeze it in right there. So if I wanna see what it's gonna look like stitching out in the hoop, there it is. So it's easy peasy, right? You probably looked at my project and thought it was a lot harder than it was. Now, at home, when I was first setting this up, I auditioned a lot of different fonts before I finally chose one. So if you're at home, you can certainly do that too. There are many different things that you can do. For fabric choices, a good tip. I like to stitch these projects out on either Osnaburg, if you have any of that, or Essex by Robert Kaufman. It's a cotton linen. I really like to do neutral backgrounds so that the embroidery design stands out. Personally, I use whatever batting that I have at home that is a nice size, and I use no-show mesh embroidery stabilizer. And all of this is still in the back of the design, in the frame. I like to leave it all in there and cut it to the size of the frame that you choose. So just wanted to let you know that those three things are what I use to embroider these designs. So this is how I audition different fonts on the Brothers Stellaire for Scott's name. I went down here to the T for text and I selected it. And down here is the icon for all of the built-in fonts. And here are all of the built-in fonts. So if the baby has a varsity themed room, maybe football or something, number 14 looks like the varsity letters. This one looks futuristic. So if the baby has like a space theme, that would be pretty cool. This one's really cute. I think I've used that one in the past. It just looks kind of babyish. I don't know what else to say there. So this is a nice feature here to kind of audition the different fonts and decide which one you like. I think all of them look nice. For the sake of this video, I used font number 3. So that is how you can play with that. Down here, you have all different options for spacing and arraying and sizing. So you can really have a lot of fun doing this gift, making it. So when you're done and you're happy, you select embroidery. And the next hardest part is choosing your thread colors. For this one, I wanted something modern, and I happened to see the nursery, so I knew that the modern hunter greens, and this is a Floriani color, this top one right here, my mom actually helped me pick it. I knew what the nursery looked like, so it really helps to kind of know what the room looks like. Otherwise, you can simply just choose neutral color threads. Is there anything else I want to tell you? Oh, now that we've gone through this project with a pre-purchased template, you can see, if you have more time than I do, how easy it would be to create the pounds and the ounces, the AM and the PM and the inches. You can do that with built-in fonts yourself and just rotate them and put them in. You can search through the built-in designs in your machine and see if there's an embroidery design that matches the baby's room. If not, you can buy one. But once you get the hang of it and how to do this, you can totally make that template that I pre-purchased. You can make that yourself. So with that being said, I think that is everything. That is how to make an easy embroidered template that your friends and family will be sure to appreciate. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope that you'll show us your birth templates if you decide to make one. Thanks for watching.